Duma chale, Duma chale. Duma chale, Duma chale, Duma chale. We explore London live. What happened? So, put low volume there. Volume there. Duma chale, we volume, tufanya vitu zangu zibaniwe hapa. Vile wamekuwa wakifanya 2 a.m. 2 a.m. to 8. 8 a.m. Class. Duma chale, Duma chale, Duma chale, Duma chale, Duma chale. Hey, na nasikia nimechoka today. I have been Duma chale, Duma chale. Edit this from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. Parameters, I need 12. I need to put 12. After all, it's going to YouTube. Then 2. Let me put mic. That is from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. That is the London session, not the Asia. I am really very tired. Let me show you Asian session. Or you can call it, this is the Asian session. You can also call it the accumulation session. You can also call it the accumulation session. This is the only way I can teach. I can only teach on a live session. You can come here later and watch it. That is the Asian session. I want us now to go to the London session, to 8 a.m. 1400 is 1400 to 1400. I will call this the London session. Happens between 8 a.m. to, I'm talking about 8 a.m. Starts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Remember, this time is in Eastern time or Kenyan time. Ensure you are following the Kenyan time. This one, let me say, time is in Eastern time stroke Kenyan time. Kenyan time is texting me. Time is in Kenyan time or the Eastern time. And I'm feeling very angry. I'm feeling very niko njaa. I haven't eaten. That is Eastern time. Gun dang 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 dang. London starts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ensure you are enlarging the screen correctly. Enlarge the screen. Make sure you can see everything. Me, I don't know who's watching me or I'm alone. But if you come here later to study, make sure you are enlarging your screen and you can see everything very well. Yeah, because me, I'm not going to record videos there. You know, there is this thing, you record a video, then you post. No, I'll be going live. Record it, post it. What I record it, live stream and stuff. If you want to watch me live doing the better. If you come here later to learn from the class, it's also fine. Because me, I'm not the one who is going to. I hate that, like literally. You try to, you record the class offline and now you get again. No, I'm not doing that. I'll be live streaming in the classes. That's what I will be basically be doing. Yeah, because now I'm doing nothing. I'm just sitting. I blown accounts for today. Today market has been bad for me. Like literally, not bad as such, but blown accounts. Yeah, it's a bad market for me today. Because of a week, they manipulated the market this week. Let me show you something. This week, this one, I was on sale from here, and then this stupid week took me out and market went into crazy sales. This market you will go to hell one day. And this is because I traded before 5 p.m. 5 p.m. aligned very correctly with my bank level, and the market sold nicely. But now this stupid week, this one, lie, God is seeing you and you will go to hell one day. Tusipatane binguni. You know, this market is alive. Yeah, this market is alive. Lolo Namasiano Buitamilia. That's trying to survive. Just trying to survive. Just trying to survive. 8 a.m. Now, can you write on the comment section so I don't even know who's watching me? Basically I might be alone because I can't see the other side of the chat. The London session is there. We call the London session, we call it the distribution phase. I have said enlarge your screen in a way you can see it. La 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 la. You are going to learn based on my pace. Pole pole tu, pole pole. Have the patience to learn. The day you will feel forex trading is exciting is the day your downfall starts. Bro, I used to watch, I don't know, I don't even, before I became the big boss, bro, I went through a lot. So, watching the boring, long videos which sometimes they never even made sense to me. Yeah. The London session is the manipulation session. Manipulation session. Boom boom. Yeah, manipulation session. What else? What else do you know about London? Which pairs do they move during the London session? But I don't give a fuck about that. All you need is yeah. All you need is the sessions. As you can see, this is the high of the London, this is the low of the London, and you can see market immediately. The New York session started, market dumped without further ado. New York started here and immediately it sold. It sold immediately. Whew, I'm tired. Let me go and drink some water and I will come. We will continue with the Nini. The London, the New York session now. The distribution session. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now let's try and do something. Then I'm coming. Hi. Let's eat something as we is this thing still live streaming? I can't see the other side. Yeah. So you guys are following, nice. I thought I'm alone, but it's very okay even if I am alone. People, you can come and follow up with the trading session later. Yeah, just you need to have the patience to learn as I teach you slowly by slowly. This is what we call the quarterly theory. First, you need to understand the basic before you go to the advanced trading. Before you move to the advanced quarterly theory. I have said, ensure you are enlarging the chart. So that you can see clearly. That is what I have said. Now let's go to New York. It's feeling hungry. Now I'll put New York here. I'll say the New York session this way. Starts from 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. here. Let me put 2 p.m. here. I have said ensure you enlarge screen on your side in a way you can see. To 8 p.m. Jangwa. Boom 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 bam. I'm telling you, I German. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 8 p.m. there. So basically, I usually do this. How many minutes per session? You do this. 360. 360 minutes. 360 minutes. Making one complete cycle of each session. Can you see that? 300 each session is comprised of 360 minutes, making a complete cycle. Each session is 6 hours, so 6 times 6 times 60, that is 360 minutes per session, making one complete cycle. That's why we are usually saying the New York cycle, the London cycle, the New York cycle, and the PM cycle. A person who is serious, this thing can change your life. If you are serious with this, what I'm teaching you here, because this is mine. Kenyan time took the time to transform everything. Now, open your eyes to Asian low, Asian high, London low, London high, Asian low, 360 minutes. That's one complete cycle. Diameter. So I have said every session is composed of 360 minutes, making it a complete cycle. 360 60 minutes. Every cycle. Hiyo inakaa vibaya. So every session is composed of 360 minutes. That way. La 360, making a complete cycle of each session. 6 hours, 360. A cycle has 360 degrees. A complete cycle has a 360 minutes degrees, and a session has 360 minutes, making a complete time cycle. What the hell? Now as you can see, this is the 5 p.m. This is the 5 p.m. distribution. This one, this is the 5 p.m. distribution. You can see the run which happens during New York. The New York reversal. New York, it's most of the time it's either continuation or reversal, but most of the time they are reversing price. And now my stomach is full now. Sisikii njaa tena. I'm not hearing njaa tena. Uh, so let's go to the next step. Here I'm seeing something I call text. This is distribution, which is this is in New York now. That is distribution. 1, 2, 3. The last session is the PM session, Imani. The PM session. Most of the time, it is usually a consolidation. This is the last session of the day. The PM session. We call this the PM session. I'm trying to be boring as hell because these people, when the moment you will find trading very exciting is the day your downfall will start. You don't get excited when you see a air setup. You just chill and relax like Big Baba. Now this starts from 8 p.m. to the 2 a.m. and the cycle begins again. And this is, we call this distribution or reversal or continuation. Shock, reversal. Though me, I don't trade the PM session most of the time. I don't trade that. I don't trade the PM session because it's either I'm asleep or it doesn't have much volume. Now this is the basic quarterly theory. The basic of the quarterly theory. Should I put more light so that you can see on my side? Maybe when I do this you will, but I think putting more light on my side does not help the live. Let me check. Remember, you can't text anything unless you are subscribed. Yeah, hiyo ni Wirano sasa Big Boss ako nayo. Can you see? I don't even want to worry with this. La 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 la. La 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 la. I want to teach you the session, how the session are coordinated. Now this looks super. Yeah. Sometimes I'm serious. I am serious when I want to. Yeah. Sometimes trading is very fun but boring as hell. The PM session, what else do we have to say about the PM session? I think nothing, so I'm gonna just do like that. The 2 a.m. and then the cycle will start again. The cycle starts again. Let me show you something you don't know. Rather theory. If you just learn this alone, you can make good money with it. After you know how to coordinate it, all you need is just to see the Asian high, Asian low, midpoint of Asia, midpoint of London, London high. Can you see this high? If this is the London Asian high, Asian low, and this is London high. If I just put line here, I want to check that midpoint of Asian session. Its high and its low is very keen. As you can see, market broke out. Can you see Asian broken to the upside, retest Asian high, then buy. Another strong point is usually the midpoint of the Asian session. Between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. Kenyan time, that midpoint. Me, I don't know with other pairs, but I have tested gold enough times to know. Because I usually advise people to trade only. This is my first time analyzing this thing using quarterly theory. As you guys know, I am a big trader of bank system. Most of you. But you will get there when I feel like. For now, let's learn the quarterly theory. Can you see the midpoint of the London session? Midpoint of the London session, then boom, then hold the price. Now let me show you something you don't know. You know. I usually teach you these things, and you guys don't understand what I'm saying. This Asian high between 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. that is Asia. Take its high and its low, measure the midpoint. Market come tap that midpoint and then it buys. And you can see how that midpoint is being respected. How about that? What do you say about that? Nimekula nimeshiba sasa. We can be serious. Now, you can see it working on real time. Now, Asian midpoint. Very, 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 very crucial. It's one of my sweet spots. Sweet spots in trading. I am coming. So I was teaching something before I got disrupted. how many times, Big Boss, are you going to be getting disrupted? Now, let me open my other camera and learn. Bam bam. Ah. And my camera for this phone is not. It's not clear. I don't know why. Go and buy a iPhone 15 is not a good phone, clearly. I should start thinking of buying iPhone 17. Though I'm not a good fan of phones. Two phones, one Android phone to trade, and iPhone phone for people to know you're a forex trader. Though I'm not even a big fan of phones. As long as I'm shooting, it has a good camera, that's okay. That's all I need. Two phones. One for trading, others for calls, and just leave me alone. Now, this is what I was saying. Lo. I being a forex vendor is good. Like literally, this is what I was looking for. Yeah. Now, check here. We Rudy nyuma wacha kierere. This is okay. Hello guys. Okay. This is what I was teaching you. Between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. that is the Asian session. Its high and its low is very key. At the same time, its midpoint. Take Asian high, take Asia, the highest point plus the lowest point, divide by 2, you will get the midpoint of the Asian session. And you can see market came, tapped the midpoint of the Asian session, and then bought. After breaking the Asian session midpoint, it now started to retest that Asian midpoint till the day closed. And after the day closed, now we enter into another daily cycle. Remember, I have told you a cycle is as 360 degrees. So each session is composed of 360 minutes. So making a complete time cycle. Remember, in forex market we don't operate in degrees. We are using price and time. So one cycle is 360 minutes. So 360 minutes completes one cycle. That is either the London cycle, the Asian, the New York, or the PM cycle. Am I clear on that? And now here is where the 5 p.m. is. This is why I usually talk about 5 p.m. And you can see 5 p.m. selling to the midpoint of Asia. That's why most of the time I'm talking about the Asian session. Can you see that? See the London high? See, when immediately the start of the New York session, market started to distribute. As you can see, there is a lot of manipulation during the London session. And now you can see the New York session is the distribution phase. As you can see, markets just distributed this way. Tap midpoint of the New York session, the midpoint of the London or the Asian session, and then bought. That is one key level you should be focusing on. 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. Then take its high plus the low, divide by 2, get the midpoint. That area is very key, especially to the people who trade gold. You will thank me later after you do that. Yep. What else should I be teaching about this? This is the basics of the quarterly theory. Quarterly theory, you need to be aware of time in the market. You need to be aware. You need to be aware of time in the market. You need to know where the Asian highs and lows are. London high, London low. You should pay attention to them. Even if you're not using them to trade, you just pay attention. You know where the London low is, the London high, low, where they are. In other words, I usually tell people market is either hunting one of the sessions highs and low. It's either hunting the London high, the London low, the Asian low, or the Asian high. That is during the New York session. Now during the New York session, you should mark the highest high of the London session and the highest low and the lowest point between the two sessions. You know, you have Asian, you have London. Definitely you will have the highest point and the lowest point of the sessions. Mark its high and its low. We are trading the distribution phase of the New York session. So it's either we are hunting the law of H, the law which was formed between the lowest point formed between the London session and the Haitian session, or the highest high formed between the during the London session and Haitian session. That is what we are basically doing. So it's 2 p.m. If 2 p.m. Kenyan time, you will realize something always shifts in the market. 2 p.m. market is kind of slow from 11 a.m. to, like, from the morning to, even if you're mostly trading gold, you should have realized this by now. If it's between 2 a.m., if it's between during at the start of the New York session, some new volatility enters the market. The way market was moving changes completely. QA. The way market was moving completely changes. It starts to get in more volume, start moving with high pressure, high volume, especially the start of the New York session, which is 2 p.m. So that's why I usually look time alignment. If the first 1 minute candle of 2 a.m., 2 p.m. is taking out the low or the high of the 1 p.m. candle, then I'm anticipating a sharp reversal, as you can see here. What happened there? Baba, sisi tunakuabudu, mbele zako twainama. Please save the life for the reverence. I can now read the comments. I have said only subscribers are going to nini, to comment on the video. Only subscribers. Eh, today. That's why I have done a lot of lives today. I was trying to figure out how I can nini, like how I can, or I can be live streaming on YouTube very smoothly without problems. And now I'm still learning. As you can see, the screen is not full unless you zoom it. you have to zoom it on your side. That is what I have said. Zoom for visibility. For visibility. Ensure you're zooming. You can see everything. Even if after you and downloading the after you download the video, it will be more it will be more what it will be more visible, yeah, than when it's live trading like this. Now I have said Asian high, Asian low. Take that high, take high of Asia plus low of Asia, divide by 2, get that midpoint. Market usually comes and taps there most of the times. Most of the time market is coming, tapping there, and doing something. As you can see, let me just show you live. You know, this is a live thing. Asian high, Asian low, midpoint, tap, buy. After breaking it, like the midpoint of Asian session acts as the most of the time is acting as the fulcrum zone. Fulcrum. Are you hearing me? Most of the time it acts as the fulcrum. Any questions so far? Any questions? Any questions? Any question? Any question before I go and teach the next thing? Yeah. So those people who are learning candlestick patterns, I usually tell people, do not go and try to study the Ichimoku. No, not the Ichimoku, the morning star, the garbage. No, go to Asian high, Asian low. Look the candles which are forming there and study those candles. Can you see this? This is the Asian. I want the London high. Now this is the London high. This one. All what I am expecting you is just be going and checking this kind of formation. You see this? You see a big candle, then 3 down candles, a big candle coming down. Now you should come up with a name for this candlestick pattern. Those candlesticks which are forming the Asian lows and highs, those are the candlestick patterns which we are supposed to be learning. Because even if you see them inside a mid-range, you will know they usually probably there is a possibility they will not be violated. Like this small pattern, this one. These 3 cell candles, you need to zoom your screen so that you can see them. This is what we call the candle language in trading, and you must learn it the right way. Because if you start learning every candle in the market, you're going to those Ichimoku, the hammer. How many hammers do they form in 1 minute? So all I need you is to go learn this candle. You see this one? This candle forming the Asian low. Master it. Master the formation of that candle. Go to the New York session high. Where's the New York session? This one. That high. I need you to master that candlestick pattern. Those candlestick patterns which are forming Asian highs and Asian lows every day, pay attention to them. because the time you are going to see them inside the range, then you can know, you can even probably you're going to predict a continuation trade. Uh-huh. I was about to pass my challenge. That week took me out. Yes, saying of a week, me that week has blown my account. Because if you are on my Telegram channel, I told people to sell gold is going to sell crazily, and then this week destroyed our life. Yeah, this week done, and Ash done me dirty. Yeah, but I know. Let me show you the banking system, the signal I usually give in the YouTube channel every day. Today is on date 9th June. So this is what I gave out. I told people a lot to watch 4320. After market broke the 4320, market tapped level negative 2 on points, and then buying aggressively to level 1, and then now it is just retraced to level 1, and then sharp sell. Break level 2.5, retest it, sell. Now you need to understand the framework of my trading analysis. As you can see, even here market was selling from level 1. You cannot understand this unless I teach you. This one I need time, because sometimes it looks easy, but to apply it's bad. Yeah, now what we are supposed to do is let's go back to what I was teaching you here. Leave alone today's trading. Today's trading was just fuck it. No, it was good. It's just that you never waited for 5 p.m. because I said between 9:30, between 3:30 to 5 p.m. is manipulation happening. So that manipulation happened, and then market distributed during 5 p.m. without sellers and without buyers. So basically today banks alone, they're the one who made money. They took out everyone. Took out every damn one. Everybody. 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 Uh-huh. Na 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 voyente elite baraka kwetu na kiwenga una mlezi nantukae na uhuru, amani na uhuru, azipate na ustawi, nguvu yetu ilete baraka kwetu, akiwengao na molinzi. Sometimes I usually tell people trading is obsession. Now if you only followed today's signals which I gave, very accurate ones, tam 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 tam, then what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Where do we do? Where do we do? time is the time I'm using to analyze the market is in Eastern time. Eastern time. I'm waiting for Nini for questions so that before I go to the next thing. I need questions before I go to the next thing. Any question about the basic of the quarterly theory? And now, can I now end the live? I've just successfully streamed. Actually, this is what I will be doing. If you are serious about trading of learning the quarterly theory, I will tell you the exact time of the day where we will be meeting here during the day, and we will be analyzing the market together. It's okay. And tomorrow I will be live trading the signals. I don't know if I will do the analysis, but yeah, I'm gonna do the analysis. Yes, but I think I will live stream it, the signals tomorrow. I'm starting to think. So you will allow me to leave because I have a class with my. I have a mentorship class 10:30 p.m. So I have to rest for like 30 minutes and then I prepare for the class. We are not sleeping. We are trying to make money in any way. Money is never enough. If you have time, one thing about trading, it will give you time. You can see me. I'm not even rushing to sleep because tomorrow I can even wake up 12 p.m. even 11 a.m. and I don't care. I'm just there. Though sometimes you even lack sleep. So let's do this. Subscribe. Let's meet tomorrow. Let's learn more about the quarterly theory. I'm out.